Hey, I'm Dave Fannin with the Body for Personal Training Fitness Bootcamps. This is Linda Cates, one of my longtime boot campers. She has been with us for a couple years, took a break and traveled for business for 2 years, and then just recently came back. And you can introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Linda Cates, and as Dave has said, I joined in 2013-2014. I am a healthcare consultant, and 2 years ago I had to go out of state. So I did. I just recently returned, and first thing I did was sign back up to the boot camp.
And how old are you?
I will be 60 this year.
Got it. And you have worked out in some manner most of your life, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so when you're in our program, what has been the benefit? What have you gotten from working in the fitness boot camp, benefit-wise?
It's a great group of people. The trainers get to know you. They know your weaknesses, your strength. And it's also the people that you exercise with. They support you, cheer you on, and they tease you when you don't show up.
That's
so
it.
they hold you accountable.
So they keep you coming back.
Yes.
Over time.
They
And would
do.
you say that's the key is just showing up?
It's coming back again and again. Even when you don't want to, you come.
Got it. Now, we've talked to, I always try to get in here and talk to clients that have been successful, and you have, done this most of your life. What has been the number one nutrition factor in your lifestyle that has given you the most benefit?
I do what you recommend. I always shop on the weekend, and Sunday is my meal prep day. So I will always bring my lunch from home, and I always have it in Ziploc bags or containers. So I don't usually eat out unless it's a business meeting.
And you go all the way with that. I mean, like
Yes.
you said, you go all the way down to Tupperware, and you know exactly what's...
Tupperware, everything. I have everything organized Sunday night, so come Monday, I don't have to worry about anything.
Curiosity question. How long have you been doing that type of meal prep?
Well, I did it when my kids were young for their school.
Got it,
For
yeah.
their lunch boxes.
Yeah.
So for me, it was just normal to pack my own lunch.
Got it. And so even with a busy executive schedule, you've always packed it. And then when you have to eat out and socialize,
Yep.
how do you make your best choices when you're having to do business lunches and dinner?
You balance exactly what you need. You always choose vegetables. I avoid fried foods. I'm not much into protein, so I
Interesting.
avoid that. And even when you go out, some of the tricks I've learned is if you're going out for dinner, sometimes you eat something right before you go out, so you're not quite as full.
And it works.
Yes, it does.
Got it. Got it.
Grab an apple, banana, something like that.
It kind of takes that edge off
It
when
does.
they bring
So
the
you're
lunch.
not starving with the bread.
That's it. That's exactly what I was imagining. That's awesome. And so in the exercise, and you said that when you were out for 2 years, you were working out at the YMCA, a little bit larger facility. How is it different working on your own or in a different environment than working in the fitness boot camp with us?
When I worked at the Y, I enjoyed it, but there were times when there were 30, 40, 50 people, so you didn't feel as if you were getting as much out of it. I enjoyed it. You got your own little social circle because you always go to the same place, but I didn't feel like I was being pushed
Got
to
it.
increase my weights or do a couple more repetitions. Basically go there, get done, and that was it.
Got it. You weren't building a relationship. Okay.
No.
And so contrast that with our fitness boot camp, and we don't have a cap on it, but we tend to have 13 to 15 people in there maximum, 10 to 15 on regular 20s, early 20s to 60s, literally.
The whole
Right.
range of
So
ages.
how does that work? What is the key to the fitness boot camp working for you?
The intimacy
Got it.
between the people that you work with as well as your fitness trainer.
And your coach knows you.
Oh, intimately. They
Yeah.
know where you're sore, they know what you can do, and they know how far they can push you because
Right.
you need to be motivated to go up in weights or do more reps.
Right, because I have a lot of girls, and you mentioned this earlier before we started the interview, you have bad knees.
Yes.
And I have girls constantly say, I want to join, but my knees are bad or my back is bad. So how do you deal with that?
They work with me and tell me how to modify it, or they'll actually work on my posture. I've learned quite a bit recently that it's my posture and how I do the exercise that is contributing. So it's been very beneficial for me.
So even though you've been training about 40 years now,
Yep.
you still feel like you're making progress sticking with this program.
Learn something new on
That's
Saturday
awesome.
with
You don't
Will.
have to think about it.
No.
That's even better. That's the best process of all. Cool. So if there's a lady in her 40s, 50s, or even early 60s out there on the fence, and we talked about that. Fitness boot camp sounds intimidating,
It does.
but it's a welcoming group. We don't have any other word to describe it, our group with a coach. What would you say to her, for her to at least try the program?
You're never going to know until you try it. It does sound intimidating, and it may be initially, but it's such a warm and welcoming environment. You've got all different ranges, people at different lifestyles. Some people come when they can, others come more often. Like me, I enjoy it, but you won't know until you try it, and it'll be so worthwhile because you also learn other things. You build friendships, you get tips. Everyone helps you, they motivate you. So it really is.
And you're not alone.
Never,
That's
never. So
Good.
it's one of the best investments you can make for
Good.
yourself.
Good. Linda, here's to another 30 years, girl. That's awesome.
Amen. Thank you.
And I'm Dave Fannin with the Body Form Personal Training. If you like this video, like it, share it, comment below. This is Linda Cates. We hope
Bye-bye.
you guys have a great day. That's good.